Hello, folks, and welcome. We're here live from Sunnybrook Children's Home here in Ridgeland, Mississippi. This is Counselors TV presented by Block Tech Systems. The Mighty River Counselors are on the road to take on the Jackson Victors here in Ridgeland. Start off with a 16U, followed by a 14U and 18U. Finishing it off this evening, all boys ball games. In 16U, the Muddy River Counselors are undefeated with a 10-0 record. They're number one in the conference. The Jackson Victors with a 7-4 overall record and a 4-4 conference record hold up the number 4 seed here in this conference. So these two teams take on each other here this evening, starting here at 5:30. We got a 5:30 start time right here, live from Sunnybrook. We're bringing it to you. It is brought to you by Block Tech Systems. We will talk about that a little later. I was talking to Coach Willis a little bit before the game, and what he was saying is that he wants to save some of these guys for the 14U ball game, such as Luke Sanders and Isaac Vaverka as well. Those two guys, main players on that 14U squad. Last time these two teams played in 14U is a 46-31 win for the Muddy River Counselors. The Counselors are undefeated in that, 5-0. But the Jackson Victors are 10-1. Their only loss was to Muddy River, and this was the championship game from last year in the MSAHA. So these two teams ready to get at it again, and the Jackson Victors are looking to prevail this go around. And so Coach Will is going to definitely prioritize that ball game with Luke Sanders and Isaac Vaverka. So we're probably going to see a lot of Michael Williams and Caleb Sanders in both the 16U and 18U ball games. Folks, thank you for joining us. We will be back with tip-off right here from Sunnybrook in just a few minutes. I'm Trellis Williams. This is Counselors TV.
the starting lineup for the Muddy River Here we go. We have 0, Caleb Sanders.
Please be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. We're about to go up for the tip here. Nolan Meacham and son Michael Williams. The last time these two teams played, the Muddy River Counselors took the win by a score of 51-25. So Meacham and Williams will go up for the tip, and the tip will be won by the Counselors. Caleb Sanders with the basketball. Over to Williams. Williams tried to give it to Johnson, but he slipped. Now Sanders up top. Luke Sanders in the corner. Counselors again on a long 16 winning streak. Three-pointer from Caleb Sanders is not there. It's tipped. Tipped again. Caleb Sanders picks it up. Now the Counselors going against some lower amount of defense here. Luke Sanders cross court. Williams' three is long, no good. Rebound Luke Sanders. Sanders kick outside to Johnson. Johnson back out to Williams. Counselors have it. They get it cross court to Luke Sanders, who fires his three-pointer. Pops away, baby. Luke Sanders getting the game started nicely for the Counselors. 3-0 lead, and Al Miller will get it back to Holden. Counselors with a 3-0 advantage here early. Holden tried to flip it over to Cornelius, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Counselors' ball. Counselors have won 21 16U games in a row. Looking to make it 22 here this evening. They lead 3-0. Caleb Sanders with the basketball up top to his brother Luke. Luke dealing with it. Trying to feed it in to Johnson. He does. Johnson to Sanders. Sanders out to Williams. Williams over to Vaverka. Vaverka fires the three from the left side. It's no good. The rebound was tipped again, and Miller picks it up. So now Jackson up the left sideline with Asa Holden with the basketball. Get over to the wing. That's Meacham. Out Cornelius. Deep three. Back rim no good. And the rebound, Nolan Meacham on the offensive board. Outside Cornelius. Back to Meacham. Meacham will take a shot on the line. He misses that one. Caleb Sanders the rebound. Counselors on the move. It's Williams. Williams inside. Johnson, nice pass, but he misses at the hole. And now the rebound by Daniel Cornelius of the Jackson Victors. Counselors lead 3-0 early as we're under 5 minutes to go here in this first period. Miller in the post out to Meacham. Meacham fumbled it. Now he's being trapped. That pass was batted, picked up by Cornelius. He's on the far right wing. He's got it up top to Holden. Holden feeds the high post. Nicholson blocked by Caleb Sanders. Mark Johnson gets it out to Williams. Now the Counselors are on the move. Williams pulls up a three from deep. Back rim no good. Rebound Vaverka. Out to Mark Johnson. Johnson drives in, puts up the floater, and is fouled as he was met by Nolan Meacham. Well, they say is Miller who picked up the foul. That's his first personal, and to the free throw line is Mark Johnson. Counselors lead 3-0 so far in this ball game. Johnson on his first free throw. It is no good off left. Johnson's got another one coming up. It's a 3-0 ball game. Johnson's second free throw is good. Mark Johnson, a 4-0 lead for the Counselors. Holden over to Nicholson up the middle. Guarded by Johnson, over to Holden. Holden pulls a deep three. It's good, he rattles it in. And you can't give them that much space as the Counselors not really playing very tough defense to start off. And Coach Willis sees that and calls time. A 4-3 lead for the Counselors as we have 3:37 to go here in the first period. A 4-3 game lead for the Counselors. Just under 3:40 to go in the first quarter. So Michael Williams with the ball up top. He gets it to the wing. That's Luke Sanders. Sanders over to Viverka, and now Caleb Sanders is outside with the ball. Mark Johnson takes a three from the left wing and misses. The ball is tipped. The ball's tipped again, and Nicholson comes up with it. Johnson tries to take it away from him, but Nicholson's able to keep it. Miller, ball's tipped. Now Meacham through his hands. He saves it in right to Viverka, and the Counselors get the steal. Up the floor, hitting Williams. Williams looking. He hits Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders back to Williams. Williams pulls up the three from the right side. It's back rim, no good. Luke Sanders gets the offensive board. Ball's tipped again, and Johnson picks it up. Now it's Williams on the far right wing. Inside Caleb Sanders. Turnaround, Jay. Good. 6-3 lead now for the Counselors. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first period. Asa Holden guarded by Mark Johnson. He comes to his right side, gets the screen, pulls the quick trigger three, and hits it. It's a tie game at 6. Williams on the far right wing, up top to Luke Sanders. He gets it over to the corner. That's Johnson. He fumbled a little bit. Now kicks it out to Viverka. Ethan Viverka's three is long, no good. Back rim, the ball's tipped. Now Holden able to pick it up. Now he's on the crossover. He's got it. Now he's dealing with it, crossing the half-court stripe. Now it's Cornelius. Cornelius looking, going off the right side, and they call a foul on Caleb Sanders as he got in his grill. We're tied up at 6 here to begin this ball game. The Victors been playing well as of late. They beat the Tupelo Titans by 30 points, 60-30. That was the last game they played. They're 7-4 on the season, holding down the number 4 seed in the 16U division. And now they're tied with the Counselors. Counselors have won 21 straight 16U games with a 10-0 record this year thus far. Cornelius against Caleb Sanders. Sanders was guarding him. Now Holden feeding it inside Miller. Ball's tipped, stolen by Caleb Sanders. Counselors on the move. It's Williams. Williams hitting Luke Sanders. Great pass and great finish. 8-6 ball game. Lead for the Counselors. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And now it's Asa Holden with the ball now. To the corner, it's Miller. Miller's drive inside. Puts it up and in. Good drive from Andy Miller to tie the ball game. And now Caleb Sanders bursting with the speed down the floor. Oh, nice finish! Caleb Sanders! That's a 10-8 ball game lead for the Counselors. A screen from Meacham. Now Cornelius back to Meacham. He swings it to Holden, inside to Nicholson. Nicholson ball stripped. Got it down to Miller. Miller in the post. Miller with the pressure. Williams had his hand in there. Nicholson able to get through. It's blocked by Johnson. And Williams hit Luke Sanders down the court. He's wide open. He misses. Williams got the rebound and reverse layup finish. And now it's a 12-8 lead for the Counselors. Just over a minute to play in the first quarter. Asa Holden, he is dealing with the pressure to Cornelius. Now Meacham on the fake, drives in, puts up the shot. It's not there. Now Williams putting on the speed. He's going to hit Caleb Sanders on the move, who kicks it outside to his brother Luke. Fires the three, bombs away, baby! 15-8 lead now for the Counselors. We'll see how the Victors can respond to the Counselors' run here. Ball's tipped, stolen by Caleb Sanders. Sanders just going to put on the speed against Cornelius, and he's fouled by Daniel Cornelius on the run. Caleb Sanders to the free throw line. He's got 2 shots. Luke Sanders just hit his second three-pointer. It's good to see him knocking down shots. People are filing in here. It's a decent crowd so far. This is the first game of the evening. Caleb Sanders on his first free throw. It's back rim, no good. A 15-8 lead for the Counselors. You got some substitutions being made, and checking in now is Titus Miller. He came in for Daniel Cornelius. And the same thing that you're talking about with Luke Sanders and Isaac Viverka is the same thing with Daniel Cornelius. He's a heavy 14U player as well as 16 and 18U, so he needs some rest. It's a 16-8 ball game as Caleb Sanders made the second. He's got 5 points. It is an 8-point ball game. Now to the wing is Meacham. Meacham on the fake inside Nicholson. Nicholson in the basket. His left hand, no good, and Caleb Sanders gets the rebound. He's looking up the floor. He hits Williams. Williams attacking from the wing. Inside to Johnson. Out to Caleb Sanders. Outside Viverka. Swinging it to Luke Sanders. Will this be his third? That one does not go. It hit the top, and it's Victor's ball.
Good ball, Mummy. Good ball, Mummy. Good shot. It's all right.
It is 1 second left in this first quarter. They're going to try to get it in. A nearly stolen Holden chunks it, and that will end out the first quarter. And folks, the Counselors have the lead by a score of 16-8 after quarter number 1. Folks, Counselors TV is brought to you by Block Tech Systems. Block Tech Systems, a full-service IT managed services provider. Specializing in healthcare and small business startups, Block Tech Systems does it all, from branding and web design to full network end-user device installation and support. With over 30 years of combined experience in healthcare IT, Block Tech Systems understands integration with electronic health records, imaging, laboratory, and billing systems. You can check out the Block Tech Systems website, blocktechsys.com, blocktechsys.com. You can also follow them on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, Block Tech Systems. The Counselors lead 16-8 after quarter number 1. Second quarter begins, and on the floor for the Counselors, you got Caleb Sanders, Son Michael Williams, KJ Moffitt, Isaac Viverka, and Ethan Viverka. Meacham to the corner, Cornelius. Back to Meacham. Meacham guarded by Caleb Sanders. Counselors were not putting high pressure on at the beginning of the ballgame. Now they put on a lot better on the pressure as Cornelius misses the shot, and as Viverka tried to get the rebound, he lost it out of bounds. So it will be Jackson basketball on the baseline. It will be Nolan Meacham throwing it in. Meacham to get it in. He does to Holden in the corner. Makes the fake, bounce pass to Cornelius. Cornelius is guarded. Trying to drive. He got the ball tipped a little bit. Now he's dealing with it. Caleb Sanders nearly stolen. Cornelius able to save it, but he had the rest of his body out of bounds. So it's a turnover. It will be Counselors basketball. 16-8's the score. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Caleb Sanders. Pulls up the J. Bounce away, baby. 8 points for Caleb Sanders and a 19-8 lead. Asa Holden. He'll pull up a deep three. They let him take it, and he hits it. And when a guy hits 3 of them, you got to step up on it. 19-11, hitting Viverka. Ethan Viverka firing the 3. It's back rim, no good. Ball's tipped. Caleb Sanders gets the board. The ball is tipped, and he gets it in the backcourt. He's guarded by Holden. He's able to break the pressure. He's looking. Oh, he's tripped and fouled. Holden's going to pick up his first. Counselors will get it on the sideline. Williams into Caleb Sanders. Ethan Viverka, the 3. No good, ball tipped. Rebounded by Cornelius. Ball's passed, and his man left. It's a turnover. Counselors ball on the sideline. This is Williams feeding it to Caleb Sanders, kicking it out to Moffitt. Now Viverka. Viverka to Williams. Williams on the fake. Now he gets it over to Isaac Viverka. Viverka kicks it out to Michael Williams. Now to the corner, Viverka. Now Williams. Cross-court pass to Viverka. Ethan Viverka to Moffitt. Moffitt to Williams. Williams stepping back. Feeding it to Caleb Sanders. Pull up Jay. No, and rebound Nicholson. So an 8-point Counselor lead. The Victors are able to keep it within the distance that they can come back in. As the ball's hit on the wing, it's Miller, guarded by Williams. Williams dives in there, gets the steal. Wow, what a defensive play. Now he drops it off to Caleb Sanders, but there was all defense there, and it's off the foot of Cornelius. Williams looking to get it in, and he does to Viverka. Now it's Caleb Sanders to his left, out to Williams. He fires the three from the left side. It's back rim, and it falls. So Michael Williams with the three-pointer, and the Counselors lead now by 11, 22-11. Meacham drives against Moffitt, puts it up, no good, and the rebound is on offense by Andy Miller. Miller's reverse layup's not there. He shoots another one, and he's fouled. That foul's going to be on Ethan Viverka. It's going to be his first. So first free throw for Miller is up, and it is no good. It pops out. Second free throw for Miller is back rim no good, and the rebound Noah Sanders. Sanders just got in the game for Michael Williams. Miller missed the second. Step back three for Caleb Sanders is no good. The rebound's chased down by Nicholson. Nicholson trapped in the corner, but he gets out of it with a pass to Asa Holden. So now Jackson with the ball. They trail by 11. And now in the lane is Nicholson. His shot's no good. Caleb Sanders on the defensive board. Sanders through the middle, all the way to the basket. He puts it up, and he misses, trying to get his own rebound, and Miller gets the board. Out to Cornelius. Counselor's scoring is not on high gear at the moment. Cornelius over to Miller. Nicholson with the ball. Outside Cornelius pulling the three, and it's popped out, no good. The ball's tipped out of bounds off of Miller. Williams returns to the ball game, coming in for Ethan Viverka. It's a 22-11 game with 2:50 to go in this first half. So Michael Williams on the right side. He drives in, over to Viverka, out to Caleb Sanders. Sanders to the corner, Viverka feeds it into Williams. Williams on the give and go to Viverka, who finishes at the goal and one. The foul's against Daniel Cornelius, his second foul, and now Isaac Viverka to the line for an opportunity for a three-point play. 24-11 lead for the Counselors with just over 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, and the free throw is made by Isaac Viverka. He's got three. Luke Sanders returns to the ball game for KJ Moffitt. Now it's going to be Asa Holden with the basketball. He's up the floor. That's over Meacham. Meacham ball's tipped a little bit. It went out of bounds, and it will stay with Jackson. They get it in. Oh, it's through the hands of Morgan. Now it's Williams. Oh, he hits Caleb Sanders, but it goes through his hands. So turnover. .224 to go in the first half. 25-11 lead for the Muddy River Counselors over the Jackson Victors. And now it's Thomas Nicholson up the middle, who is guarded up top by Caleb Sanders. He gets it over to Meacham. Meacham now over to Holden. Holden to Miller. Miller inside the three-point line. Now he crosses back over, trying to make a move. Now Holden pulls a three, and he hits it. That's three-pointer number 4 for Asa Holden. He's on fire. He's got 12. Williams driving in. He's going to put the shot up, and he's fouled. He's heading to the line. Fouls on Miller. Miller picks up his second. Williams' first free throw is good. He's got 6. And it's a 26-14 ball game. Second free throw, good. Hit them both. Williams 2 for 2 from the line. And now you got Thomas Nicholson coming up the floor. A 13-point Counselor advantage. Made the fake on the pass, beating Meacham, who's wide open. He missed it. Luke Sanders gets it. Now the Counselors are on the move. He hits Caleb Sanders. Sanders looking, driving baseline. He drives in, puts it up. He misses. Ball's tipped and now picked up by Morgan. Now on the move is Jackson. Thomas Nicholson with the ball. Feeding Morgan. Morgan in the lane, saves it. Ball's tipped. Ball's tipped again. Oh, it went right to Nicholson, who misses at the hole. The rebound by Morgan. Morgan now looking to the corner, Nicholson. Nicholson the fake. Nicholson cross-court pass. Now Meacham. Meacham through the lane. Floater, no. Maverka gets it. Now it's out to Williams. Williams coming all the way, and he misses at the rack. Rebound Nicholson. Nicholson guarded by Williams. Ball's tipped. And nearly stolen, but Meacham got it. And it's Morgan. Now back to Meacham. Meacham pass up top to Nicholson. Nicholson fires the three, and he misses. It's rebound long, and it's going to the Counselors. (27-14) is the score, just under a minute to go in the first half. Sanders takes the contact. He's heading to the line for 2. Caleb Sanders. First free throw is no good. It pops out. Noah Sanders checking out, and coming in is Mark Johnson. Now Reese Carpenter coming into the game for the first time. He'll come in for Andy Miller. Sanders, no good. Rebound, Morgan. Now Nicholson. Nicholson's pass down to Meacham. Meacham on the move, guarded by Luke Sanders. Out to Nicholson. Up top, Morgan. Morgan, oh, dips in there. Stolen by Williams. He hits Caleb Sanders that time, and he misses. Wow, he got hit, but no call. Now it's Nicholson. Nicholson, the ball stolen. It's Williams. Williams gets it. He's on the ground. Now Williams. Oh, he misses the jam, and Caleb Sanders the rebound. Pass over to Mark Johnson. Now to the corner, Luke Sanders. Just 3. No good. Williams the rebound. Drops it off Luke Sanders, and he misses the rebound. Luke Sanders finishes. And now Holden pulls the 3 at the buzzer, and he misses. And the first half comes to an end. Counselors 29 and Victors 14. That second half action for you right here on Counselors TV.
Okay, we made halftime. Let everybody see. What a great crowd. I'm so glad that so many people came from Light River. We have a big halftime show. So I have 2 volunteers who are going to come out. One from the River side, one from the Light River side. Why don't you give them a hand as they come this way? All right, so here's what we're going to have. We're going to have one person on each side. They're going to have a chance. What I'm going to have to do is we're going to see in 30 seconds. So we're going to have 45 seconds to see if they can make a layup, a free throw, and a 3-pointer. So we're going to see how they can do. All right. What's your name? Dixie. Now, do you play for Miami River? Not yet, but I see you have all the gear. You guys do a great job with the gear. So, where do you live, Dixie? All right, great. Well, let's give a hand to Dixie as she goes to picture shot. We're going to get some music for you, Dixie, so you can start probably with a layup. And so, you have 45 seconds to see if you can do all three. Are you ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, stop it! Nice start, get back. Let's see what she can do. She's so good, I didn't make it harder. Here she goes. Let's see if she can do it. Dixie. Woo! I think this is what she needs. She needs us to say, Dixie, 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 Dixie.
Second half begins right now. The Counselors lead 29-14 over the Jackson Victors. The Counselors are trying to extend to an 11-0 season, which matches last year's total. Beat Luke Sanders in the high post. Caleb Sanders for three. Bombs away, baby. And now an 18-point Counselor lead, 32-14, as we are beginning this second half. Holden has 4 3-pointers, and that would be his 5th, but he misses, and Luke Sanders gets the rebound. Caleb Sanders hits Williams. Williams extended to the basket, and he's fouled by Thomas Nicholson. So Williams will head to the free throw line with 2 shots. Williams is so far is 2 for 2 at the foul line. He's got 7 points. That one is no good. 2 for 3 now at the line. Got 14 U boys action coming up right after this. That'll be a good one. 10-1 and a 5-0 team, respectively. Williams hits the second. Now it's a 33-14 ball game. Nicholson is up the middle, over to Cornelius, guarded heavily by Williams. Now Meacham driving in. Luke Sanders got his hand on it. The ball's tipped. Ball's tipped again. Mark Johnson picks it up, and he hits it down to Williams, who steps back. He steps back, fires the 3. Oh, he nearly hit it. And Johnson tried to get the offensive board, but Williams is going to get it himself. Williams driving in, going through, and Cornelius right at the right time went for it, and now he's being trapped. Dealing with the defense now, getting through. Cornelius up the right side, driving in, and he's fouled. That foul is against Mark Johnson. He's going to pick up his first. Now it's Miller. Nicholson, guarded by Johnson. Feeds it into Miller. Miller dropping it off and throws it away as Cornelius was cutting. To be Counselors' ball, they lead by 19. Luke Sanders up the right side, hitting Williams. Williams cross-court pass to Mark Johnson. Johnson on the fake. He pulls up the J. He misses back rim, and Miller gets the board. Oh, Luke Sanders just pops it away from him as soon as he got possession. Luke Sanders pulls up the 3. Pops away, baby! Luke Sanders with 13 on his 3rd 3-pointer. And the Counselors extend their lead to 22, a 7-0 third quarter. That's far. Williams with the steal. Up the floor to the basket, and he's fouled on his way. Oh. At some points, you feel like you should get some kind of advantage call. I know they don't call advantage in high school, but at some point, it's like, man, you have a clear path to the goal, and you get fouled, and they call it on the floor. Anyway, the score is 36-14. The Counselors lead by 22 points. Folks, be sure to pick up the Counselors TV Full Access page. It's a Vimeo On Demand page. Link is in the description down below. And if you click that link, you can check out any games from throughout the 2023-24 season. It is one payment of $80, and you get all the games, access to all the games right there on Counselors TV Full Access page. The link is in the description down below. The Counselors lead right now 36-14. We got 14 U boys action and 18 U boys action coming up after this one. And the Counselors lead by 22 points. Counselors looking for their 22nd straight win in 16U. Luke Sanders, Caleb Sanders, Mark Johnson, Michael Williams, and Ethan Viverka in the ball game for the Counselors. Asa Holden, Daniel Cornelius, Thomas Nicholson, Nolan Meacham, and Andy Miller are in the ball game for the Jackson Victors. Luke Sanders is throwing the ball in on the baseline. Sanders to get it in, gets it into Williams. Williams fires a 3 from the left side. It does not go. Caleb Sanders gets the offensive board. Setting up Viverka for 3. Back rim no good. Johnson gets the rebound on that one. Outside to Williams. Williams cross court to Viverka. Viverka touch pass to Luke Sanders. Back up top to Viverka. Swinging it to Johnson. Johnson swinging it to Williams. Williams inside to Viverka. Wide open for the finish. What a find. What a finish. And now it's a 38-14 ball game with 3:50 to go in the third quarter now. Cornelius to Holden to the corner, Nicholson. Nicholson picking it up, looking to hand it off. And the ball is tied up. Ethan Vaverka and Thomas Nicholson. The ball will stay with Jackson. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. Thomas Nicholson will throw the ball in for the Jackson Victors. They trail by 24 at the moment. Looking to get it in. Caleb Sanders with the steal. Sanders gonna, oh, he missed it, but Williams followed it. So we got two missed jams from Caleb Sanders and Michael Williams each. And Williams put that one back. Counselors still get the bucket, but it's 40-14. And Holden pulls up the deep three. Oh, he nearly hit it. Luke Sanders gets the rebound. Sanders with it. Keeps the basketball. Over to Williams. Williams inside, and that ball's stolen by Miller. Risky pass, and Andy Miller gets the steal. Nicholson with it. Across the half court. Now over to Holden. Holden over to Nicholson. Nicholson in the corner. Nicholson to Cornelius. Cornelius pulling up the three over Vaverka. He misses, and the rebound, Caleb Sanders on an easy board. Up to Luke Sanders. Counselors are on the move. Luke Sanders over to Vaverka. Vaverka for three. Bombs away, baby. What a shot in transition. And now the lead is out to 29, 43-14. Miller, he'll pull a deep three. It's no good, and Luke Sanders pulls down the board. He lost it a little bit, but he gets it back. Luke Sanders looking up the floor now. Inside to his brother Caleb. Pull-up Jay is no good off the back rim. Ball is loose, and Sanders picked it up, kicks it out to Williams. Williams' three is no good, long, and Holden with the rebound. Holden, guarded, bounce pass, over to Meacham. Meacham pass, stolen by Williams. Williams now with it. He's taking it down the gut to Luke Sanders for the finish. 15 for Luke Sanders. And the lead is out to over 30. Counselors have had quite the third quarter thus far with 2 minutes to go. It's been a 19-0, or a 16-0 rather, third quarter. Foul on the floor now. Fouls against Luke Sanders in the interior. His first. Luke Sanders and Sir Michael Williams coming out. Hilton Tompkins and Hakeem Johnson coming in. .155 to go in the third quarter. Morgan, Cornelius, bounce pass back to Morgan. His three-pointer is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Ethan Vaverka. Vaverka looking, hitting Caleb Sanders on the far left side. Sanders looking for something. He kicks it out to Vaverka, who takes the deep three from the left side. It's short, no good. Rebound was tipped, and now Asa Holden gets it. He's in full speed go, and Mark Johnson fouls him. Mark Johnson going to pick up his second foul. On the baseline is Thomas Nicholson. So just to remind you, you got 14U boys action, and then you got 18U boys action after the 14U. Sanders gets the steal. How do you steal that like that? Mark Johnson gets it down the floor. He throws it to Asa Holden. Holden gets the steal. So now Victor's with the basketball now. Cornelius against Mark Johnson. And now it's to the wing. It's Nicholson. Nicholson to Morgan. Holden. Corner, Miller. Miller the drive. Oh, Sanders! Oh my goodness, devastation! He reared back for that one, and he still had time. And Caleb Sanders going to get it into Vaverka. The three from Johnson is no good. And the rebound, Caleb Sanders on the offensive board. Step back three. Bombs away, baby. He's got 14, and the Counselors' lead is up to 34. What a third quarter. Nicholson's three is no good, and the rebound is by Ethan Vaverka, and the Counselors are on the move. Caleb Sanders hits Johnson. It's through his hands. He saves it in right into the referee. It's out of bounds.
Hey, Caleb. Hey, that's the right decision. That's a good decision.
So the substitutions being made, Titus Miller and Winston Harrington checking in for Thomas Nicholson and Grayson Morgan. Now Morgan is over to Holden. You got 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Miller to his brother Andy. Andy Miller driving baseline against Hilton Tompkins, dropping it off to Morgan. Caleb Sanders with the steal. Sanders extended himself. He puts it up, and it does not go. The ball's tipped, but Mark Johnson's over the back and picks up his third. Mark Johnson with another foul. They got Asa Holden with it. Under 20 seconds to go in the third. Miller back out to Holden. Holden the drive, ball stolen. Ball's loose, picked up by Mark Johnson. Johnson with it. Now he throws it. Ball is nearly stolen. And the third quarter comes to an end. Counselors dominate the third quarter. They win that quarter 19-0, and they lead the game 48-14 as we go into the fourth quarter. Luke Sanders to Viverka's three is no good, and the rebound is fought for. Isaac Viverka not able to save it. It goes out of bounds. 48-14 is the score. We're about to be wrapping this ball game up. The Counselors are going to move to 11-0 on the season in 16U. Harrington lost his footing, but he got it back. Morgan in the corner, trying to feed the pass. It's a turnover, Counselors ball. Clock's going to run for the whole fourth quarter. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming up here on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. On Thursday, we got more Counselors TV action. Muddy River Counselors hosting the Laurel Nighthawks. That'll be live from Hines B. Hall. And then on Saturday, some exciting stuff. We got Tougaloo College Bulldogs basketball. They will, of course, they will take on the University of the Virgin Islands Buccaneers. They'll take them on. We got ladies and men's basketball action. Bombs away, baby, Luke Sanders. We will be bringing that to you right here on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe. And if you are a fan or an alumni of Tougaloo, we are covering your school. They will take on UVI on Saturday. Coverage will begin at 3 p.m. It's January 13th. Ethan Viverka up top, over to Noah Sanders. Now it's Isaac Viverka, drive to Luke Sanders. He pulls up the three. That would be his fifth one if he hit it, but he misses. Carpenter hitting Miller. Miller, Luke Sanders swiped, and he fouled. Sanders going to pick up a second. Looking at the chat a little bit, see Emmanuel Patton, Uncle Emmanuel. So crossover step back was nice. Oh yeah, Caleb Sanders doing his thing out here. Has 14 points. We'll see if he'll even return, I don't know. 3:40 to go in the game. Miller misses and Luke Sanders gets the rebound. Counselors on the move now. Luke Sanders moving about, finding Viverka, setting up a three. Bombs away, baby! And between Ethan Viverka and Luke Sanders, Counselors shooting well right there. Caleb Sanders hit a few shots as well. Viverka now has 8. Viverka gets the ball now. A large run here that the Counselors have gone on. Now the three is no good. Ever since 25-14, the Counselors have had it all the way. They are on a 29-0 run. So it'll be Nolan Meacham with the ball to the corner. Miller, ball's tipped and stolen by Vaverka. Hit Luke Sanders. Sanders in front of the pack and finishes. Make that a 31-0 run. Luke Sanders with 20 points. Luke Sanders gets another steal. Lost it a little bit, puts it up, and puts it in. 22 for Luke Sanders.
30.
Counselors now with a 58-14 lead. A 33-0 run by the Counselors. Score was within 11, 25-14, and ever since then it's been all Counselors. Done very well. Luke Sanders with 22 points, followed by Caleb Sanders with 14, so Michael Williams with 10, Ethan Vaverka with 8, Isaac Vaverka with 3, and Mark Johnson with 1. That is the lineup for the Counselors. For the victors, Asa Holden has 12 points on 4 3-pointers, and Andy Miller with a bucket. Out on the floor, Ethan Vaverka, Mark Johnson, KJ Moffitt, Hakeem Johnson, and Hilton Tompkins. Finley James, Titus Miller, Caleb Cornelius, Winston Harrington, and Reese Carpenter on the floor for the victors. Other than Reese Carpenter, they're all 14U players, so a little warm-up here for them. A missed 3-pointer by Cornelius is rebounded by Tompkins, and now Vaverka trying to hit Johnson. Johnson wasn't looking for it. He gets it outside to Mark Johnson. Mark Johnson inside to Tompkins. Tompkins able to pull it in. Outside to Mark Johnson. Johnson steps into a 3-pointer. Bombs away, baby! That puts the lead out to 61-14 now. Under 2 minutes to go. Vaverka rejects the pass out of bounds. The miss. Mark Johnson on the defensive board. KJ Moffitt tried to hit Hakeem Johnson, but it's a turnover. Harrington jumped in with the steal. Caleb Cornelius with the basketball. He's guarded by Moffitt. This pass out to Finley James. James back to Cornelius. He takes a deep 3. It's no good. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Counselor's ball. Mark Johnson up the left side of the floor. Makes the pass fake. Ethan Vaverka fires the 3. Bombs away, baby! Oh, man! Vaverka with 11 on his 3rd 3. And it's a 50-point game. And a 39-0 run. Harrington to the corner. James up top to Cornelius. He fires the 3. And the victors finally get on the board for the first time since 25-14. It is 64-17 now, and Mark Johnson with the basketball. Outside. 3-pointer for Vaverka. Another one! His 4th one! Ethan Vaverka! And the Counselors could get 70 points in a basketball game here as Cornelius misses that one. Gets 70 in a 16U game. Carpenter picks up the foul. I think the Counselors going to run the rest of this time out. As the time, they're going to stop it 8 seconds. 67-17. Will they get another one? I don't know. Mark Johnson with it. Johnson on the cross. And that will finish out the ballgame. You can wrap it up in chocolate brown and cream gold, baby. The Counselors win 67-17. What a finish to the ballgame. After 25-14, the Counselors, it was all them from then on out. 67-17 win. Thank you for joining us. We got 14U boys action coming right at you right here. Counselors TV.
That is unbelievable. He made 4. Luke made 4 as well. So
Caleb hit 1, 2, 3. Luke hit 4. Ethan hit 4. That's 11. So Michael hit 1. It's 12. Mark hit 1. It's 13. 13 points, yeah. Something else.
If you were just going to be impressed. Lord have mercy, I'm over here exhausted watching you. And trying to watch what Tony's doing. I have seen that about the story, and I
Oh,
do
yeah.
get to go. I was going to do this. I got to be able to
Yeah. Yeah.
It is great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Between that and watching you, and I end up watching the game more than that, so.
Yeah, that's why I train myself. I look at the screen.
Yeah.
Really?
I had to put it on the screen, so I was having a hard time telling if they went actually in the basket.
That's cool. It really is.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, it's fun. I actually do the stuff for the whole league, but the counselors, I do all their games. So.
I got a question. How many three-pointers did 41 take?
I don't know how many he took, but I got how many he made. He made 4, but yeah. Yeah.
He took a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I thought he made 4.
Yeah. He probably was 4, like, because he missed his first 3 or whatever.
He did, yeah.
But it's like, I think he's probably 4 for 10 or 4 for 11 or something like that.
I had a feeling when we walked in, I was like, yeah, it's going to be up, but they don't have much on the other side.
Yeah.
They've been better.
Yeah, now I used to play with them. Yeah, we were real good when I was playing. And then the year after I played, we were real good too.
When I did this sport team,
Yeah.
68
Yeah, these two teams were championship last year.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and then they're 10-1, 5-0, so it's actually the top 2 seeds. This is the one that's like the most exciting. But it's a walk-off game.
Taco salad? They didn't have any like I mean, they had like 3 bunch of beers, but everything else was
All right, folks, in just a few moments, we will be getting started with 14U boys action between the Jackson Victors and the Muddy River Counselors. Counselors are 5-0 at 14U. This is a streak that's gone back to February 20th of 2021. They've won every 14U game since. And now, a Counselors team taking on a Victors team that's 10-1 on the year. They're getting up to play this one. They know that the path to the 14U championship is through the Muddy River Counselors, and they, as a 10-1 team, are ready to get at it again. These two teams in their second meeting with each other. The first meeting between the two teams was on December 12th at Einsby Hall. The Muddy River Counselors won that ball game 46-31. We'll see what happens here this evening.
Want to make sure you know that we have a great concession stand. It is getting the ball back. My guess is by the time we get the third game, we will not have anything
Folks, just to remind you, please be sure to hit the subscribe button on the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. Got a lot of good stuff coming down the pike, and I think this is a good time to subscribe. We're also approaching 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, so please be sure to subscribe.
We pray that you would use this experience for these boys. I pray to keep them safe and that you would help them to be able to learn to be good sportsmen on this court tonight. Thank you for these refs, coaches, and this opportunity. We say all this to the glory of our triune God. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. And now for the starting lineup for the Muddy River Counselors. Number 10, Luke Sand. Number 20, Noah Sand. Number 33, Quentin Tompkins. Number 43, Azariah Mark. Number 55, Isaac Laverne. They have some good fans from Muddy River, so I'm hoping it's the Jackson Victors. Let's give it
All right, here we go. We're about to get started with this ball game. The Muddy River Counselors and the Jackson Victors. This is the 14U ball game. Winston Harrington, Isaac Viverka will go for the jump ball here. And with the Victors, won every game other than the Muddy River Counselors game. The Counselors won every game. A big time ball game. The tip is won by Titus Miller. Noah Sanders got a tip on it. Miller gets it back, and now the Victors have it in control. So now Cornelius down inside to Miller. His shot short and rebounded by Isaac Viverka. So Luke Sanders with the basketball. Counselors with it. Over to the corner. Noah Sanders for three. Pops away, baby. Sanders gets started early. And a 3-0 ball game. Over to the wing is Jonathan Hill. And they got Caleb Cornelius, who hit that three-pointer there at the end of the 16U ball game. Harrington shoots the shot from the high post and misses. Luke Sanders gets the board. Here come the Counselors. Luke Sanders up top, guarded by Hill. Sanders thought about it. He's driving. He pulls up the three. It's an air ball short. The rebound by Martin. Martin into Noah Sanders, but he was stepping on the baseline, so it's a turnover. And it will be Jackson's basketball.
Let's go defense. Good easy, y'all. Let's convert on that now. Let's convert on that.
Here we go.
Ball pressure, y'all. Ball pressure.
James into Harrington. Now it's Hill. Out to Cornelius. Caleb Cornelius to the corner. Miller. Miller outside Cornelius. Hill stepping through, lost it, got it back. Cornelius now. Bounce pass to James. James back up top to Caleb Cornelius. James thought about it. He made the fake. He takes the shot. He misses. Rebounds tipped, and Isaac Viverka gets the board. Counselors good in the half-court defense here in this 14U age level. Luke Sanders with it. Gets the screen from Isaac Viverka now. Coming to his right. Now over to the wing, Noah Sanders, another three. Bounce away, baby! Noah Sanders bringing out the flamethrower. And he's got 6, and the Counselors lead 6-0. Now the fake. Caleb Cornelius on the cross. James, he steps back inside to Harrington. Harrington down to Hill. Hill down inside Miller. His shot good. So the Victors strike first, and now Coach Willis has seen enough. He wants time. 6-2 ball game. The Counselors lead early. Counselors basketball, Luke Sanders with the ball, bringing it up the floor. Gets the screen from Viverka. Sanders three, no good. Ball's battled for, and it's a jump ball. Now looking to get it in is Luke Sanders, gets it out to Noah Sanders. Sanders on the fake to his left, to the corner Luke Sanders. He pulls the three, pops out no good. Ball's tipped, Miller the rebound. Jackson down 4, Caleb Cornelius gets it over to Finley James. Here's James with it, guarded by Martin. Now it's Cornelius. Makes the fake, gets it out to James through his hands, but he gets it back. Now it's Hill. Hill the drive. Inside Miller. Miller, ball's batted. Ball stolen by Luke Sanders. Sanders gonna hit his brother Noah to the basket. Oh, he misses. He changed it up at the finish. So Jackson has it. Up, down by 4. Cornelius up top to James. Now it's Caleb Cornelius to the corner. Miller Miller, ball's tipped and got back by Cornelius. Cornelius' drive down to Miller. Miller the drive. He was driving baseline and he was fouled on the baseline drive, and the foul's against Luke Sanders. Sanders going to pick up his first. And so now throwing it in will be Titus Miller. Into Harrington. Back in Miller, outside Hill. Hill trying to get it back. And now Miller. Oh, wow, they call the foul on Azariah Martin. Going to pick up his first. Just trying to tie it up there. Caleb Cornelius going to throw it in. Cornelius in to James. James to Hill. Hill driving to his left. Ball's lost. Hilton Tompkins picks it up. And Vaverka loses it as soon as he puts the ball on the floor. Victors get it back. They're able to kind of possess the ball on offense a little bit. The Victors are as Harrington fires the three and hits it. A big three-pointer from Winston Harrington, and the lead is cut to 1 for the Counselors. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Luke Sanders the drive, the floater. He was fouled on his way, and the foul's against Caleb Cornelius in the interior. His first. Oh, wow, they call an offensive foul on Luke Sanders. That's his second. Azariah Martin checking out and Biku Johnson in. James to his right. Hill now on the right wing. James guarded by Noah Sanders. Sanders got a tip on it. James gets it back. Now he's guarded. Oh, the ball stolen. Luke Sanders. It's a 2-on-1. Sanders, oh, nice move for the finish. Timeout called by Jackson. The score, 8-5 lead for the Counselors. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jackson's basketball, they trail by 3 to the Counselors, 8-5. Caleb Cornelius up the middle. His pass over to James, Finley James for 3. And he hits it, tie ball game. It's a big three-pointer by Finley James. 2 threes have gone down for Jackson, as well as the Counselors with Noah Sanders. Luke Sanders is up top with an 8-8 ball game. Feeds it inside. Ball's lost by Noah Sanders, and it's stolen by Winston Harrington. So now Daniel Cornelius with the basketball. Ball's jabbed by Isaac Vaverka. He gets it to his brother Caleb. Cornelius with the crossover to the left, getting it over to James. Now it's Cornelius to the right. Noah Sanders dips in, gets the steal. Oh, he lost it a little bit. He steps through. Oh, nice finish. Noah Sanders. That's 8 points for Noah Sanders. Now it's Caleb Cornelius' 3. Pops out, no good. Luke Sanders gets the rebound. Now he's going against the defense. Sanders to his brother Noah. Back to Luke for the finish. And now the Counselors are starting to make a little run, and now they lead 12-8 with just over 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Daniel Cornelius is up top. He's guarded by Noah Sanders to the high post. Winston Harrington. Now it's Daniel Cornelius back up top. James. Cornelius straight on 3. No. Ball's fought for. Tompkins picks it up. Now Vaverka up the floor. Isaac Vaverka will flip it back to Luke Sanders. And now the Counselors have it, leading by 4 with 5 seconds. Three-pointer from deep for Luke Sanders and popped out. Rebound Harrington down to James, and the time will run out. And the Counselors lead after quarter number 1, 12-8. Now wrap up first quarter action. And folks, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. Counselors lead by 4 points. They're 5-0 overall and in conference. The Jackson Victors 10-1 overall with a 6-1 conference record. If Jackson's able to win this ball game, they have to win it by more than 15 points in order to get the number 1 seed. But really, just for the sake of momentum and for confidence, if you are Jackson, you really do want to get this win. Twelve to 8's the score. Second quarter about to begin. The Jackson Victors go out on the floor with Cornelius brothers, Finley James, Titus Miller, and Winston Harrington. For the Muddy River Counselors, you got Luke Sanders, Noah Sanders, Hilton Tompkins, Isaac Maverka, and Taylor Denson. Denson making his first appearance in the ballgame. Caleb Cornelius up top, guarded by Denson. To the wing, Daniel Cornelius' drive to the basket, puts it up, he missed it, the ball's tipped again, it's on the floor, Noah Sanders hustling for it with Daniel Cornelius, and it should have been a jump ball, they give the timeout. Oh man, call a timeout, Jackson Victors get time. 15 seconds in to the second quarter. James with the pass to Cornelius. Now down to Daniel Cornelius. Outside to his brother Caleb. His drive. He's being trapped and back out to Daniel Cornelius. The Victors trail right now by 4 points as the three-pointers missed and Isaac Maverka gets the rebound. James steals it. Oh, he saved it right into Harrington. Nice play. Harrington misses at the basket and Isaac Maverka gets the board. Harrington comes behind him and steals it, but he loses it out of bounds. So it will be Counselors' ball, but in very messy fashion. There's Luke Sanders. He's got it deep. He'll pull up the three from the right wing. It's short. Maverka on the offensive board. Kicks it out to Luke Sanders. Sanders driving in. He puts up the shot. And again, going to call an offensive foul. That's the third on Luke Sanders. And so picking up his third fouls, Luke Sanders and Devon Gordon checking in for Sanders. So 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Cornelius down to Daniel Cornelius, and he moves those feet, travels. So now Noah Sanders with the ball. Noah Sanders for three. Nearly made it. Fought for it was Gordon, picked up by Miller. Cornelius now down the floor. So the Counselors going to have to play without Luke Sanders out there on the floor for him. Cornelius the drive to the basket. He misses. Noah Sanders the rebound, and he breaks the pressure, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Daniel Cornelius going to pick up his first. They got a tight game here, 12-8. 4:24 to go in the first half. Noah Sanders just lost the ball, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover. Tough turnover there for Noah Sanders. It's going to be Jackson's basketball. 4:18 to go in the first half. James, Harrington, jumper, no good. Tompkins pulls it down, lost it. Cornelius picks it up. He pulls up the three. It's an air ball. And it's saved by Miller, and the ball's picked up. It's off the head of James, I'm pretty sure. It's Counselor's ball. Everybody's hustling all over the place now. And the Counselors have the basketball on the sideline. Noah Sanders with it. Between the legs to his left, losing the basketball, Cornelius picks it up. So steal. Now Cornelius looking to convert. Going against Denson. Good defense from Denson. Miller's follow is no good. Rebound Gordon. And now they just start fouling him. And Cornelius picks up the foul. That's his second. Second foul on Cornelius. 12-8 is the score. Jackson is having a tough time scoring, even with Luke Sanders out of the ball game. That's a good sign for the Counselors, but you got to be able to take advantage of this. Noah Sanders losing the ball as he's driving, and it's a jump ball going to the Counselors.
They need to feed Isaac. I know nobody's feeding Isaac. I told them to.
Vaverka looking to get it in. Ball's to the outside, and Gordon tried to save it in, and it's out of bounds. Oh, wow. They say it's off of Caleb Cornelius, so it's Counselor's ball. If you're the Counselors, you really want to feed your advantage here, and that is Isaac Vaverka. And they have just not done that. They get it in to Noah Sanders on the drive. He strips. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Counselors on the baseline. At some point, you got to get Isaac Vaverka does not need to throw the ball in. You need to throw it in to him. But Vaverka's going to throw it in anyway. Noah Sanders does not have a size advantage in the post.
Time out. Hey, time out.
So now the Counselors coming out of the timeout. They lead 12-8. Gets it into Isaac Vaverka. Vaverka with the ball. Over to Denson. Back to Vaverka. Vaverka with it. He drives, kicks it out to Denson. Denson shoots a long three. It's nowhere near the goal, and it's rebounded inside by Wade Sullivan. Finley James behind the back. Back on the crossover. Good move. Drive to the basket. Shoots it up. No. Vaverka the rebound. Vaverka down the floor. He's looking. He drives in. Out to Denson. Denson blocked by James. And Vaverka tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Cornelius on the wing. Moving to his right. Harrington, guarded by Vaverka. Now it's over to James. 12-8 ball game. Cornelius driving in to the basket. Putting it up. He puts it up, no good. And now he gets his own rebound. Puts it up, blocked by Vaverka off the top. They call the foul. Oh, but they call it on Noah Sanders, so it must have been down low. Foul on Noah Sanders, and so to the free throw line is Daniel Cornelius. A 12-8 game. It's a tight game here. 2:45 to go in the first half. Free throw no good. Taylor Denson coming out and Biku Johnson coming in.
Rebound, fellas, rebound.
Second free throw is good for Cornelius. That'll make it 12-9. A three-point game. Noah Sanders up to Isaac Vaverka. Vaverka fumbled it a little bit. He picks it up, gets it out to Noah Sanders. Sanders drive, dislodged. There's going to be a call. I don't know what the whistle is. 3 seconds in the lane against Hilton Tompkins, I'm sure. It's either Hilton Tompkins or Devon Gordon on that one. So you got a sloppy second quarter from the counselors here. It's 12-8 after the first quarter. It's 12-9 now, over 3 minutes into the second quarter. Cornelius with the basketball. Victor's looking to either cut it to 1 or tie this ball game. They only trail by 3. Miller lost it, and Vaverka the steal. Vaverka lost it, picked up by Johnson. He lost it. It's going to be picked up by Terry Davis, who loses his footing and travels all over the place, and they do call it. They do call it. It'll be counselor's ball.
Stop turning that ball over, Isaac. Noah, stop turning that ball over.
Up the floor is Noah Sanders, and I don't know where he's trying to pass that one. That's a turnover.
Hey, so Noah, drill him with it. Was that the Hilton? Was that Hilton or Devon? Hilton or Devon was having two. Drill him with it.
Daniel Cornelius to Miller. Miller the move. Blocked by Vaverka. They call the foul. Isaac Vaverka will pick up his first, and to the free throw line is Titus Miller. First free throw is good by Miller. He'll hit the first. He's got 3. Checking into the ball game is Mark Middleton. Miller's got another one. That free throw is up, and it is no good short. It's 12-10. Vaverka gets the rebound. If you're the counselors, you need a bucket here. 1:45 to play. Hitting, and Biku Johnson, his shot is low, no good. Gordon tried to chase it down, picked up by Sullivan. Now Sullivan back to Miller. And now the Jackson Victors have the basketball. Trailing by only 2, and now Gordon picks up the foul as he was trying to get in on it. Gordon picks up his first. They get it in now. Miller lost it. Noah Sanders picks it up with the steal. Now Sanders loses it, picked up by Davis. Davis blocked by Tompkins. They called the foul. Where was the foul on that one?
You missed 2, and then you got 1.
Tompkins picking up his first. Terry Davis at the free throw line, and the first free throw is no good. It's a 12-10 ball game. This game is agonizing.
Hilton.
Davis's second free throw is no good either, but the rebound is by Titus Miller, who crosses over and tries to tie the game, and he doesn't. Noah Sanders pulls down the rebound. He's got to get out of there. He does to Vaverka. Isaac Vaverka up the right sideline behind the back. Now he's driving. He goes back outside again to Noah Sanders. Sanders on the fake. He's looking. Now he's got the ball. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. What's the call? A foul in the interior on Terry Davis. That's his first. And so now it'll be counselor's ball on the baseline. A 12-10 ball game with 1:03 to go. They're not listening. And that's why they're not doing well at all. Noah Sanders up top. He pulls the 3. He does not make it. The rebound, Sullivan. 45 seconds to play. In the first half, it's Finley James, and he's fouled by Gordon. Gordon picks up his second. That's Ryan Martin going to check in. Gordon coming out. So that'll bring up the bonus. It'll be 2 shots for Finley James. He can tie the ball game here. 12-10 is the score. 43 seconds to play in the first half, and it is shocking that the Jackson Victors have not been able to take advantage of Luke Sanders being out of the game very much. The Counselors have not capitalized on just obvious things that they could have capitalized on, but James hits this first. It's a 1-point game, 12-11. Second free throw makes, and it's a tie ball game. Finley James makes both free throws. He's got 5 points. A terrible inbounds pass. And James tries to save it. It goes to the sideline. The Counselors and the Victors are tied up at 12. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Noah Sanders with the ball, guarded by Finley James. Feeds it to Vaverka, back to Noah Sanders. He loses the ball, gets it back, he's to the outside. Sanders looking, he's guarded. He brings it to the outside, just over 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders has it, he's looking. Feeding it back into Vaverka. Vaverka, step back shot. It does not go. Tompkins, the rebound is put back. It does not go. Rebound Davis, and the Victors have the ball. And now we're approaching 5 seconds to go in the first half. Vaverka gets it. And will he get the steal? It's 2. It's 1 at the buzzer. Makes it. And the Counselors finally score in the second quarter. 14-12 at the half. We'll be back for second half action right here. Counselors TV. Second half action set to get started in just a few moments. The Muddy River Counselors lead at the half, 14-12. A tough second quarter. A second quarter in which Jackson outscored Muddy River by a score of 4-2 in that quarter. Luke Sanders was out for the majority of the second quarter. Luke Sanders has 3 fouls on the ball game. Caleb Cornelius with it. He's guarded by Luke Sanders, who just is returning to the ball game. And now it's Winston Harrington driving to his left. The pass, trying to feed Titus Miller, and it's just off. Turnover, Counselors ball. There's Isaac Vaverka. Trying to feed it inside. The ball's nearly stolen. Vaverka's able to pick it up outside to Luke Sanders. Inside to Tompkins, right under the goal for the finish. So Hilton Tompkins getting the bucket. 16-12. Now James guarded by Luke Sanders on the outside. He crosses him over. Outside to Jonathan Hill. Lost it out of bounds. Counselors ball. Here's Sanders up the left side. He's on the left wing. He's backing him down. Kick outside to Vaverka. Vaverka drives inside, puts up the shot off the bank. It's good. So Vaverka getting on the board. Counselors lead by 6. Cornelius now on the wing. It's 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. The ball was tipped and gotten by Harrington. Hilton Tompkins tried to pull it down. He's trying to feed it inside to Miller, and he throws it into the stands.
Hey, Noah. Noah. I want you to come out and get the ball, man. I would like, when he comes in, I want you to come out and get it, all right?
Here's Luke Sanders. Cross half court. On the left wing. Backing in, driving in to the basket. Floater, good! Count it, and 1. And Luke Sanders once again with the bucket and the foul against Titus Miller, picking up his first. So now a 20-12 lead for the Counselors. Free throw is good for Sanders. He's got 7. Get it down floor to James. Now it's Cornelius, Daniel Cornelius, his drive. Miller's shot. Long, no good. Isaac Vaverka the rebound. Now it's Luke Sanders. Sanders with it. On the left wing. Backing in. Spinning. Puts it up. No good. Rebounds tipped. Luke Sanders puts it back up and in. And now it is the third quarter that's just been dominated by the Counselors thus far. A 9-0 third quarter thus far. James into Harrington. And this is the first 2 minutes of the third. James's 3 is back rim no good. Luke Sanders pulls down the board.
Hit him. We gotta hit it on that, man. We can't stop going through, man.
Luke Sanders has it. On the drive, he's looking. Pass over the top, Noah Sanders. Feeds it inside to Vaverka. Vaverka Out to Luke Sanders. He'll pull the three. Bombs away, baby. Luke Sanders with 12, and the Counselors now extend their lead to 14. And you're talking about a game that was a close contest just at halftime. That's been all Counselors here in the third. Harrington's missed, Viverka the rebound.
Hey, get down there, Hilton. Get open, man. Get open. Get out there, get open. Let's go.
Here's Luke Sanders feeding it inside to Viverka. Viverka off the foot of Hill, and it'll be Counselors' ball. Luke Sanders to get it in, into Viverka at the hole for the finish. Wide open. 16-point Counselor lead. A 14-0 third quarter. Oh, that's a travel. He took extra steps. The Counselor's ball. Checking in is Terry Davis, coming in for Jonathan Hill. Colt Woods coming out. Azariah Martin back in the ball game, and Luke Sanders going to walk this ball off the floor. A 28-12 lead for the Counselors with 2:50 to go in the third quarter. And Luke Sanders on the left wing now. Over the top to Martin. Martin now with the fake, and it's going to be a jump ball. Martin gets it into Viverka. Viverka driving baseline. Turns around out to Martin. Martin pass over to Noah Sanders. Sanders pulls the three. Short. Rebound Tompkins is put back. No good. He gets the rebound again. He throws it to the outside. Martin trying to save it in. Cornelius puts it in, and the Victors score their first point of the second half. 28-14 is the score. 14-point Counselor lead. Luke Sanders on the left wing. Looking to drive. He will drive to the right, and he drives through the lane. The ball's loose. Sanders got it. Sanders throwing it, and James gets the steal. James with it against Viverka. Oh, and the ball's loose. Picked up by Viverka. Now it's a 2-on-1. Viverka beating Luke Sanders. Oh, fouled hard by Cornelius. Now Luke Sanders going to the line for two shots. Cornelius picking up his third. So a 28-14 Counselor lead. Luke Sanders, yes, 12 points, is at the free throw line. First free throw's no good. Second free throw's good for Luke Sanders. He's got 13 points, and it's a 29-14 ball game. To the corner now, feeding it in. Harrington, jumper, no good. Noah Sanders pulls down the board. Outside, stolen by Finley James. James's pass, stolen, Noah Sanders. Sanders has it. Sanders, nice crossover, but he lost it, and Sanders is out of bounds. He could have just fed Tompkins down the floor. Now it's Victor's ball on the sideline, 15-point game. Harrington's jumper is good from the high post. Winston Harrington with 5 points. And now the lead is cut to 13. Just over a minute to play in the third. Noah Sanders, ball loose, picked up by Luke Sanders, and he falls out of bounds. Noah Sanders coming out, and coming in is Mbiku Johnson. Titus Miller attacking to the corner. Three-pointer from Davis. Long, no good. Rebounds tip. Got by Luke Sanders. Sanders moving to his left, back to his right. Now he drives in. Getting it over to Viverka. Viverka's got it. Up top to Martin. Now Luke Sanders.
Get through there, AZ. Get out of there, AZ.
Hitting Vaverka on the cut. Puts it up. Fouled by Davis. Davis going to pick up foul number 2, and Isaac Vaverka heading to the line. He's got 2 shots coming up. It's a 13-point Counselor lead with 32 seconds to go in the third. Vaverka hits the first off the bank. He's got 5. 32 seconds to play, 30-16 ball game. Vaverka coming up on his second free throw, and the second free throw is no good. Luke Sanders gets the offensive board. Look to put it back up. He's stripped. Now Daniel Cornelius with it. He's being guarded by Vaverka. He'll take the 3. It's on the way. He missed it. The ball's rebounded on offensively by James. James' shot no good. Luke Sanders, oh wow, got undercutted. Fourth foul on Luke Sanders. And so now Noah Sanders will check in for Luke.
I know you got undercut and you called a foul on it.
A 14-point Counselor lead. Cornelius catches shoot 3s, no good, and the rebound is tipped. Miller, and I think it's off the foot of Martin, but I don't know if it is or not. Ball's going to Jackson. So now they're going to try to get this ball down the floor, but Counselors get set up, and so now it's Cornelius. Cornelius for 3 from deep. It's no good front rim. Harrington with it. Clock runs out. So the third quarter will come to an end. The Counselors 30, the Victors 16. Looks like the Counselors will win this ball game, but the Victors probably going to try to make a final push. Probably try to make a final push here in this fourth quarter with Luke Sanders possibly sidelined with his 4th personal foul. Folks, thank you for joining us. We've got fourth quarter action right here at Counselors TV. Finley James with it in the backcourt. He goes against Devon Gordon, who's guarding him. Now Miller driving inside, putting up the floater and making it. He's got 5, and the game is cut to 12 now. Putting on a full court pressure. Noah Sanders losing the basketball. Picked up there by Hill. Hill on the crossover. He's going to hit Miller. James is on the floor. They call official timeout. You hope he's all right. So James will get up, and he hopes he's all right. I think he's going to stay in the. They can't stay in the game after that. Cornelius thought about the three. He's going against Johnson. Now Caleb Cornelius will pull the quick trigger three, misses rebound Vaverka. It's a 12-point game. Vaverka up the right sideline, looking to trap. Pass stolen by Cornelius. And now Cornelius all the way for the finish for Jackson as they cut the lead to 10. Trying to cause turnovers. They get the steal and the three-pointer. He's got 3 shots on that one. Noah Sanders going to pick up his second. And it's going to be Caleb Cornelius shooting 3 shots. Misses the second as well, and you really want those if you're the victors. You really want these free throws. He missed the first 2. He's got one more, just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. They've got time to come back. He missed them all, but Daniel Cornelius gets the rebound and puts it back in, so he gets the points back. 8-point ball game. Feeding it into Vaverka, being trapped, and the ball's nearly stolen by Cornelius as he jumped it. So now it'll be Counselor's ball here on the sideline. Vaverka looking to get it in. Does to Noah Sanders. Sanders driving in. He's got it. He steps back, thought about the shot. Bounce pass to Vaverka. Vaverka now looking. Back out Noah Sanders. Feeds it into Vaverka. Vaverka back to Noah Sanders. And Sanders on the drive to the basket, and he puts it in. Good move by Noah Sanders with the finish. He's got 10. Counselors go back up 10, 32-22. Cornelius behind the back. Out up top, Harrington. Blocked by Noah Sanders. He'll get the ball. He puts it out in front. Oh, and Cornelius all over the floor. It's going to be, they're going to call a jump ball. Vaverka's going to throw this ball in. Johnson to Tompkins, the shot, no good. Gordon through his hands, Hill gets it. Jonathan Hill, fast break to the basket, right hand. Oh, wow, what a good finish from Jonathan Hill. And the lead is now cut to 8. Into Vaverka now. Vaverka with it. He's coming through. He hits Tompkins underneath, puts it in. Hilton Tompkins. 10-point ball game. Caleb Cornelius now with it. Cornelius the crossover to the left. Gets it up to Miller. Titus Miller to his right. Kicks out Harrington. Harrington's 3. Long. Noah Sanders the rebound. Sanders. Ball's taken. Miller. And he goes out of bounds. Will be Counselor's ball. Noah Sanders looking to get the ball in. He does to Isaac Vaverka. Vaverka's fouled by Daniel Cornelius. That will be foul number 4 on Cornelius. 3:45 to go in the ball game, and Luke Sanders and Azariah Martin will check in for Devon Gordon and Mbiku Johnson. Noah Sanders into Luke Sanders. Sanders has 4 fouls. He just goes through the whole team, and he'll finish. He's got 15. 36-24 is the score now, and now it's James. James's pass to Hill. Hill takes the jumper. It's back rim, no good. Chased down by Luke Sanders. Sanders going through the defense now. He's coming around. Hitting Vaverka, but Vaverka has to save it, and he does not. Turnover. Jackson's ball, a 12-point ball game. 3.5 minutes to go. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. Cornelius. Hill. Cornelius's jumper is no good. The rebound by Vaverka. Out to Luke Sanders now. Luke Sanders will hit Noah Sanders down the floor. He's wide open for the finish. 38-24 is the score with under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Miller coming, hitting Hill. Hill's floater, no good. Tompkins got his hand on it. It's off of Tompkins, out of bounds. But Jackson's ball on the baseline. 2:49 to go. Checking in now is Wade Sullivan and Caleb Cornelius coming in for Jonathan Hill and Daniel Cornelius. Jumper from Harrington, good. Winston Harrington with 7. Leads down to 12 now. Luke Sanders on the left side. It looks like the Counselors should be able to take that number 1 seed, be 6-0 on the season, and continue their long run in 14U. Luke Sanders misses. This would be 23 wins in a row for the Counselors if they're able to get this in 14U. Harrington, ball's tipped, stolen by Luke Sanders. He's just fouled. Fouled by Harrington. .38-27 is the score, just over 2 minutes to go. Well, it should be 38-26 because there's no three-pointer on that last one. Just over 2 minutes to go. Weston Broswell in the ball game. Taylor Denson and Abram Martin in the ball game. Denson, Martin, thought about it. Denson out to Luke Sanders now. 11-point ball game. Vaverka's 3, bombs away, baby! 8 for Vaverka, and the Counselors lead by 14 now, 41-27, opening up a lead that's going to be hard for them to come back from. Under 2 minutes to go, 1:40 to play to be exact. Sullivan, back to Middleton. Denson nearly got the steal. Sullivan, ball stolen by Tompkins. Tompkins gets it to Luke Sanders, down the court to Vaverka. Vaverka wide open, he misses the layup, wide open. Rebound Middleton, down to Sullivan. Three-pointer, no. Luke Sanders gets the rebound, and he stepped out of bounds, they say. Victor's inbound on the baseline. Isaac Vaverka will come out of the ball game, finishing the ball game with 8 points. Counselors are going to win again. Tompkins steals the inbound. Victors are going to fall to 10-2 on the season, only their second loss. Sanders to Denson. Denson back to Sanders. Abram Martin. Oh, trying to feed it to Tompkins, but it just got deflected. Stolen by Sullivan. And he misses, and Middleton's follow, no good. Rebound Broswell, he misses. Rebound Luke Sanders. Sanders trying to hit Tompkins, bad pass, goes out of bounds. 34 seconds to play. Sullivan guarded by Nehemiah Martin. That was the pass down. Middleton. Step back, Jay. No good. And rebound there. Luke Sanders with the ball. Clock's going to run out. We're down to 3. We're down to 2. He can wrap this one up in chocolate brown and cream gold, baby. The Counselors win again, 41-27 over the Jackson Victors in 14U boys action. 6-0 on the season are the Counselors. The Jackson Victors fall to 10-2, folks. Thank you for joining us. We got 18U boys action. That's the big one of the night, the prime event, coming right after this.
I look Jack. I want
That's bad.
All right, folks, in just a few moments, we're about to get started with this ball game, the 18U boys game, the Jackson Victors and the Muddy River Counselors right here at Sunnybrook. And now they're about to introduce the starters to the fan team.
You might not know this, we don't have a full custodial staff that waits upon us hand in foot. Instead, parents, kids come and make sure to interact. It would be a great blessing, particularly those of you sitting over here, if you're able to make sure after this game you pick up your trash and take it to there. We'll take the trash out for you. We'll take it to the dumpster and everything. But we can use your help with that at the end of this game. It's such a good experience for us to be able to do this together with Muddy River. I think it's amazing that in the Jackson area, we have two homeschool teams that are able to work together. In God's providence, this is a beautiful thing. So I love how we're able to come and do this. All right, I'm going to invite you to stand for the national anthem. We'll turn toward the flag. You are welcome to sing. I'm not going to sing in the microphone, but I will be singing.
All right, folks, we're about to get started. Muddy River Counselors and the Jackson Victors 18E ball game set to begin. The Muddy River Counselors, #1 seed, on a 9-game winning streak, looking for win number 10 in a row here tonight. They're 14-4 on the season. Nolan Meacham, William Leach going for the tip. It is won by the Counselors as Caleb Sanders misses at the rack off Williams' pass. Now Holden with it. Holden with it. He's guarded. He steps up. He tries to drop it off, and there's a travel called against Holden. It'll be Counselors' ball. The travel was questionable, but also there was supposed to be a foul, so I guess it equalizes in the end. Leach in the corner, out to Williams. Williams looking, cross court to Brakefield. Now Brakefield with it. Brakefield attacking the lane, all the way to the basket, putting it up, misses. Luke Sanders follows good. So the Counselors lead 2-0. They get the ball in. Full court pressure from the Counselors. Thomas Nicholson down the backcourt, over to Asa Holden. Holden on the fake. Holden driving. He goes back over to Nicholson. Nicholson pass up high. Now Miller. Miller going against Leach. Miller blocked by Leach, and now Caleb Sanders picks it up. Up the court, down to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders with it. He's looking, gives it up to Leach. Leach to the corner, Brakefield. Brakefield thought about it. Brakefield on the drive to the basket, kicks it out Williams. Williams for three, it's on the way. It's short, no good. The rebound's tipped. Brakefield on the offensive board. Brakefield moving to his left, kicks it outside. Leach, not able to get it, and it goes out of bounds.
Hey, so William and Luke, y'all too close together. William, you got to get down into that
So
corner.
full court pressure here from the Counselors. They get it into Asa Holden. Brakefield guarding him in the backcourt, over to Nicholson. Victors right now down 2-0 to the Counselors. Getting it over to Holden. Holden on the fake, feeding it to Nicholson in the middle. Now Nicholson has it on the wing. Nicholson's three, no good. The rebound, they just let Meacham get it. Meacham outside to Nicholson. Nicholson's drive to the basket, blocked by Leach. And Miller able to pick up the loose change and put it in. And so it's a tie ball game. Caleb Sanders attacking, over to his brother Luke. Luke with it. Luke gets the screen. Luke coming around, pulling up the three, and it is no good. Back rim. He gets the offensive board now. Over to Williams. Williams, he'll fire the three. That three's long, no good. Caleb Sanders tries to get the rebound. It's off the hand. Looks like it's off of Holden. Will be Counselors basketball on the baseline. Caleb Sanders will put the ball in play. Gets it into Williams. Williams on the outside, guarded by Meacham. Meacham gets screened by Caleb Sanders. Brakefield to drive. His floater is good. So now it's a 4-2 lead for the Counselors. Full court pressure from Muddy River. They hit Asa Holden now. Jackson Victor's with it. He's being guarded. He feeds it inside to Miller. Miller at the hole for the finish. It's a 4-4 ball game.
Backside got to have that.
Caleb Sanders over to Luke Sanders now. Over to Williams. So Michael Williams with the basketball. Feeding it into Caleb Sanders. Turnaround shot is no good. It pops out. Rebound Morgan. Morgan, the ball's dislodged by Williams, but Nicholson able to get it. Bounce pass over to Meacham. Now the Victors have it. 4-4 ball game now. They feed it over to Miller. Miller guarded by Leach. He drives against Leach. He puts it up. Blocked by Leach. They call a foul in the interior.
Shots.
Fouls on William Leach's first, and Andy Miller to the free throw line. He's got all 4 points for the Victors thus far, and he's going to try to make it points 5 and 6 and get the lead for the Jackson Victors for the first time. Miller good on the first. Second free throw up and good for Miller. So a 6-4 lead now for Jackson. Caleb Sanders attacking up the left side. Between the legs, behind the back. Crosses over, makes the fake to the corner Brakefield. Brakefield thought about it, he drives in to the basket. He misses at the... Who made that? All right. I don't know what that was about. What's it looking like now? Weird. All right, folks, and Counselors lead 16-6 right now. A big run they made there, just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Full court pressure from the Counselors, showing the 1-2-2 press. Nicholson, Holden's pass down the court to Meacham. Meacham looking, hitting Nicholson in the middle. Nicholson balls, tip ball stolen. Caleb Sanders picks it off. And all the way for the finish on the other end. Cornelius running the baseline, trying to get the ball in, does to Nicholson. Back to Cornelius. Cornelius' pass back to Nicholson, dealing with the pressure. Cornelius trying to get it past the half-court stripe, goes all the way through, and his layup misses. Rebound Miller, and he's fouled and one. Luke Sanders will foul him in the inside, and it's Miller with the bucket and one. Andy Miller has all 8 points for Jackson. Luke Sanders picks up his first. And now Luke Sanders is going to come out. Matthew Vaverka comes in. Miller. It's the free throw. He's got 9, and the Victors have 9 as well. 18-9 is the score. Williams in the corner. Williams on the spin, driving. Picked up his dribble, out to Breakfield. Breakfield's drive. And he is, I believe, fouled on the inside. Nolan Meacham will be the one to pick up the foul. Be his first. Rido Breakfield to the free throw line with 2 shots. Breakfield, good on the first. A 19-9 lead for the Counselors. Rido Breakfield has another free throw on the way. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled in by Meacham. Meacham being pressured on the baseline, getting it out to Holden. Now the Victors have it. Matthew Vaverka's in the ballgame for Luke Sanders. That happened just a few moments ago. Now Holden being pressured inside Nicholson. Nicholson the drive against the defense. Back out to Holden. Holden catch and shoot 3. Hit 4 in the 16U game. He misses that one. Cornelius blocked by Caleb Sanders, but they call the foul. So Sanders going to pick up his first. And Daniel Cornelius will head to the line for 2. And if the 16U game was any indication of what could happen in this ball game, that game was relatively close. It was 25-14 deep in the second quarter. The final score was 67-17. Now you got Daniel Cornelius at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. He gets on the board. 19-10 is the score now. Second free throw for Cornelius is a good. He's got 2, and now the Counselors pushing it again. Up to Caleb Sanders. Sanders with it. He's backing up his man, which is Holden. He turns around the shot. It's no good. Rebound Miller. Miller back to Nicholson. There, stolen. It is stolen by Caleb Sanders, and he gets out of it. Here come the Counselors up the floor. It's Williams. Williams cross-court pass. Oh, wow. It went right to Leach. Caleb Sanders 3. Bobs away, baby! How did that turn into something good? 11 for Sanders. And now it's 22-11 the score with just under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Now, got a pass to Holden. Holden in to Nicholson. He gets it back out to Holden. Holden on the crossover, going through the middle. He makes the fake, and he's fouled by Vaverka. Matthew Vaverka going to pick up his first, and Asa Holden will head to the free throw line. Oh, they say it's on the floor. They look to get it in. They do to Miller. Out to Holden. Asa Holden moving to his right, trying to feed it in. Caleb Sanders to steal. Sanders getting out of there. Out to Breakfield. Breakfield, good move to the basket. He's fouled. And the speed that just comes downhill from Rido Breakfield, just tough to stop. They pick up the foul on that one. That's Thomas Nicholson picking up foul number 1. Rido Breakfield to the free throw line. Good on the first. 23-11 is the score. We're here in the first quarter. Second free throw is good. Breakfield with 7. Cornelius being guarded in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Holden. Holden against Breakfield. Now hits Miller. Miller. Ball's nearly stolen by Caleb Sanders. He wasn't able to keep it. 45 seconds to go in quarter number 1. 24-11 ball game. Counselors are 8-0 in conference with a 14-4 record. The Jackson Victors 1-9 with a 0-6 conference record thus far. Ball's nearly stolen. Nicholson trying to get out of it, and Viverka got the steal. Viverka to Caleb Sanders. Sanders looking, hits Breakfield. Breakfield the drive to the basket. Blocked by Miller. And Meacham picked it up. Now Miller back to Nicholson. Sanders guarding Nicholson. Gets through, blocked by Leach. Saves it in. Breakfield comes away with it. The Counselors are on the move. Breakfield the move to Williams. He's looking, makes the pass out to Leach. Leach on the drive, out to Viverka. Back to Leach. Leach for three. No, it's short. Rebound Miller. And now he gets it to Nicholson. Nicholson to Holden. Holden being guarded. And the clock runs out. First quarter comes to an end. Counselors 24, Victors 11 after 1 quarter. And had a little bit of sloppiness to the first quarter, but they're able to put in a lot of points as well. It's sloppy both ways. Got a 24-11 first quarter. So far, Caleb Sanders leads all scores with 11. Righto Breakfield with 7. So Michael Williams and Luke Sanders each with 2. And then on the Jackson Victors side, Andy Miller leading the way with 9 points in the first quarter. Daniel Cornelius with 2 on 2 free throws. Counselors lead by 13 points. Folks, thank you for joining us. Please be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel right now. Counselors lead by 13. This is Counselors TV presented by Block Tech Systems. Caleb Sanders, Justin Bickham, Matthew Viverka, Rydell Breakfield, and son Michael Williams on the floor for the Counselors. Meacham to get it in. Now it's Holden, guarded by Matthew Viverka, over to Daniel Cornelius. Holden swinging it over to Miller. Down to Meacham. Meacham back outside to Holden. Holden, guarded by Viverka. Viverka got his hand on it. He's able to get through there. Pulls up the J, and it does not go. Rebound Matthew Viverka. He's able to get pulled down the board. Caleb Sanders up the court to Bickham. Bickham the drive. Bickham to the basket. He puts it up. He misses. Williams trying to get the rebound. Now he's able to pull it down in the inside. He's getting out to the outside. Oh, wow. A lot of contact. No foul. They finally call one. Oh, my goodness. It starts slapping the man until finally call it. Williams going to throw the ball in. Right into Breakfield, who's blocked and fouled by Cornelius. That's his second. So Rydell Breakfield has 7 points thus far. Back to the free throw line again. That's actually the third foul on Daniel Cornelius. Breakfield not able to hang that rim and get it to go. Breakfield's got another one. Breakfield second. Good. Right on Breakfield with 8. They get the ball in to Holden. Back to Meacham. And Daniel Cornelius dealing with the ball in the backcourt now. Stutter dribbles. Keeps his dribble now. Drives in to the hole. There's a foul on the floor. Breakfield apparently going to pick up a foul. They get it into the backcourt. That's Asa Holden, guarded by Matthew Viverka. The score's at 25-11, just over 7 minutes to go in the first half, and he gets it to Miller. Miller being pressured hard. Gets it out of there. Bickham gets the steal. Bickham looking up the floor. Bickham's got it to Williams. Hit Viverka. Oh, he's underneath it. He's hit and fouled. And Miller going to pick up his first. Oh, they call that one on Cornelius. That's his fourth. It'll be Matthew Viverka to the free throw line with 2. He changed the call to 35. It's Andy Miller picking up. That's what I had thought it was at first. But Matthew Vaverka, first free throw, no good on the back rim. Council been slow to score here in the second quarter. 25-11 is the score after a 24-11 first quarter. Second free throw, good. Rattles in the second, 15-point ball game. Get it into Titus Miller. His pass is stolen by Williams. Williams drops it off to Vaverka. Vaverka fires the three. It's air ball. Rebound Miller. And now Miller comes out with it. His pass is stolen. Williams, oh, what a spin! What a play! Dropping it off to Bickham. Bickham fumbled it a little bit. He's in the post. Oh, wow, he found the way to put it in! Justin Bickham! And it's a 17-point game. Now a pass to Miller in the backcourt. Over to Cornelius. Cornelius dealing with Vaverka. Now he's going in. Ball's tipped and stolen by Caleb Sanders. Down the floor. Oh, wow, he just takes him out in the air. Oh, my goodness, that's his fourth foul. Williams going to throw the ball in. Williams looking to get it in. Gets it to Caleb Sanders. Sanders up top. He pulls up the J. Back rim no good. Rebound pulled in by Holden. A 28-11 lead, just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Now Miller down to his brother Andy, stolen by Justin Bickham. Bickham down the court to Brakefield. Brakefield on the move, takes the contact. Oh, he nearly got it to go. He's heading to the line. And my goodness, the Victors are definitely filling up the stat sheet on the foul side of it. Rido Brakefield to the free throw line now. He's got 8 points. Brakefield good on the first. He's got 9. Thomas Nicholson checking in. Came in for Asa Holden. Brakefield now looking to get in double figures here in this first half, and he will. Counselors now lead by 19. Vaverka nearly got the steal. Nicholson gets out of it, gets it down the court to Meacham. Meacham now with the ball. To the corner, Harrington. Feeding it inside, off Meacham's hands, out of bounds. That's Caleb Sanders. Sanders with it, over to Brakefield. Brakefield on the cross, outside Williams. Williams looking. Over to Vaverka. Now it's Caleb Sanders. Driving to his left on the spin, and he is fouled. Nicholson will pick up his second. Sanders good on the first. He's got 12. William Leach get a check into the ball game. He'll come in for son Michael Williams, so Williams will take his first rest of the ball game. (31-11). Just under 5.5 minutes. Second free throw is good for Sanders. He's got 13. Miller nearly stolen. Getting it back. Meacham. Meacham's pass to Miller. Miller down the court to Harrington. Harrington turnaround shot blocked by Leach. Leach gets the board. Hits Caleb Sanders down the floor. Now down to Justin Bickham. Bickham on the move to the basket. He goes up. They call the offensive foul. Bickham going to pick up the offensive foul, and that'll be his first. Luke Sanders will come in for Caleb Sanders. Ball's batted, nearly stolen. Vaverka tried to save it in, just wasn't able to.
Hey, way to work, Matthew. Way to work. Way to work. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
They get it into Nicholson. Nicholson pass over the top to Meacham. Nicholson on the bounce pass to the corner Miller. Andy Miller on the drive. And he loses it out of bounds. Stays off of Bickham.
Let's go. Play some D. Let's play some D.
Meacham to get it in. Through Harrington's hands. Vaverka with the steal. It was a clean swipe for a finish. Matthew Vaverka. A 34-11 lead now. Miller stepped a couple times. Nicholson pull up three. No. Leach pulls it down and gets it out to Brakefield. Brakefield to Bickham. Bickham the move. Oh, wow. He just traveled with that one. To be Victor's basketball. Miller, ball's tipped. Stolen by Brakefield. Brakefield looking up. He's on the crossover. Out to Bickham. Bickham the fake. Bickham pulls up the J. It's gone! Justin Bickham rattles it in. He's got 4 points. And now a 36-11 ball game. Miller the pass. Oh, Leach the steal! Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Way to hustle. Good read.
Gets it into Nicholson. Ball's tipped away, and Leach picks it up to Vaverka. Back to Brakefield. Brakefield the move to the basket for the lay-in. Right out Brakefield. Brakefield's filling it up. And a timeout called by Jackson. A 38-11 lead here in the first half. Counselors, baby. This is Counselors TV. Counselors back on the floor with Rydell Brakefield, Matthew Vaverka, Justin Bickham, William Leach, and Josh Daniels. Under 4 minutes to go. We're just halfway through the second quarter, and the Counselors have outscored the Jackson Victors 14-0 in this second quarter. There's the play. Leach will steal it. There's a pass to Nicholson. Leach was able to steal it. Now Vaverka up the right side of the floor. He makes the pass over to Leach. Leach swings it over to Brakefield. Brakefield wide open for three. No good. The rebound. Gotten. Put back up by Vaverka. He missed it. Now Miller. Miller picked up his dribble. Now he needs some help. Gets it back to Nicholson. Nicholson trying to break pressure here. Nicholson between the legs. Now he gets stuck. He's trapped. Pass. Stolen by Bickham. And he stepped out of bounds. Checking in is Grayson Morgan and Asa Holden, coming in for Titus Miller and Winston Harrington. So Nolan Meacham will throw the ball in on the sideline. Here's Holden. And out of the wing, through Morgan's hands, out of bounds. Here's Brakefield. Out to Bickham. Bickham for three. Popped out. Daniels the putback, and he's fouled on his way. Daniels got in there and pulled down the offensive rebound, and he was fouled, and he's going to put it back up. And now he's heading to the line. He's got 2 shots. Daniels hits the first. Josh Daniels. Daniels the second, does not go. The rebound's offensive by Justin Bickham. Bickham steps back and shoots the three. Bombs away, baby! And now the Counselors lead by over 30 points. 31-point lead, 42-11. Last game they won 94-40. Now Daniels gets the steal. Daniels looking to give it up. He gives it up to Brakefield. Now Brakefield taking the contact, driving in. Oh, nice move. Oh, he lost his footing. Oh, Brakefield's hobbling. Brakefield's hobbling over there on the baseline here. Counselors will have the ball. Bickham gets it in to Daniels, who gives it over to Vaverka. A 42-11 lead, just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bickham drives in, takes it to the back. Oh, using the strength! Bickham to the hole! Bickham now has 9 in the first half. Holden splitting the defense. Nicholson, pump fake, drive, puts up the shot, misses, rebound, loose, picked up by Vaverka. Matthew Vaverka with the basketball.
All the way to the basket, Josh, all the way to the basket.
Now it's Daniels. Daniels with the basketball for 3. Oh, nearly made it. Ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Leach. 1:40 to play in the first half, a 44-11 lead. Holden hitting Morgan. Morgan back to Holden. Meacham hands it back to Holden. Holden the drive, the floater's good. Asa Holden, that's the first bucket for the Victors this quarter. Counselors were up 20-0 in this quarter before that bucket. Vaverka down inside, Bickham to the basket, what a finish! Bickham's having a field day, he's got 11. 46-13. Now the pass, nearly stolen, but Nicholson able to pull it down. Nicholson to the hole for the finish. Thomas Nicholson coming off a 22-point outing this past weekend against the Tupelo Titans. Now he gets a bucket there, 46-15. Merck on the cross. Brakefield the drive. Cross, he steps back, he's looking. Finds Daniels. Daniels driving in, puts up the floater, nearly got it to go. Ball's tipped, and now it's Miller down the floor.
Get spine, Josh, get spine, get spine.
Miller driving, lost it off his foot as he was going against Leach. 22 seconds to go in the first half, of 46-15, Counselors' advantage. Here's Brakefield. Brakefield trying to hold on to the basketball, under 10 seconds now. Outside Daniels. Daniels for 3! He misses. And the ball is picked up by Miller, and he throws it down, and that will end out the first half. The Counselors have 46. The Victors have 15. It's all Counselors, baby. They're looking to go 9-0 in conference and win their 10th straight game. Folks, thank you for joining us. We've got second half action coming right at you. Counselors TV.
45 seconds. Not free throws. Half court shots. Well, he's gonna call Mr. Whatever. Because he has a chain that says MR. That's how I say this. All right, ready? You ready? Let's go, King! Let's go, King! All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that's it. He's got it lined up. Oh, come on, King!
Hell yeah.
Second half is beginning right now. So Michael Williams with the basketball on the left wing, trying to feed it. I don't know where he's throwing it to. That's just a turnover. And now Nicholson up the floor. Over to the wing to Holden. Holden. Now looking, he's being guarded. Miller. Back up to his brother Andy Miller now. Guarded by Michael Williams. Over to Nicholson. Nicholson feeds it inside. There's a foul in the interior. Leach is going to pick up a second. We're going to get the ball in play. Stolen by Leach. He hits Luke Sanders. Now the counselors are on the move, hitting his brother Caleb. Back out to Luke. Luke to William Leach, now to Williams. Williams going to pull the three from the right wing. It's no good, back rim. Luke Sanders the rebound, put back good. Nicholson to Holden. Holden thought about it. Sanders got in the shot space. Holden again. Holden trying to find any room to pull that shot. He missed it. Williams gets the rebound. Williams, he's going to hit Brakefield down the floor. Brakefield on the move. Dropping it off to Leach. Oh, blocked by Miller. Nice block. Andy Miller now down the floor. He hits Titus Miller. Titus Miller's losing it a little bit. He gets it inside to his brother Andy. Andy's blocked by Williams. The ball's tipped. Ball's rebounded by Leach, and now it's Williams. So Michael Williams on the right side of the floor. Now he's driving in. Driving up, down the gut. Right hand finish. 50-15 is the score now. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. Holden pulls the three. No. Rebounded by Miller. Stolen by Caleb Sanders. Sanders with it. Driving in. No good. Luke Sanders on the rebound. He puts it back up and he's fouled on the second attempt. That's Meacham picking up his second. It's Luke Sanders to the free throw line with 2 shots. Luke Sanders has 4 points so far on this ball game. 50-15 is the score. First free throw is good for Luke Sanders. Second free throw is good for Luke Sanders as well. He's got 6. And here we go. Down to Meacham. Meacham, Holden, deep three. No, ball's tipped. Got by Luke Sanders. Sanders with it. Behind his back to Williams. Williams behind the back. He's going to pull up the three. Bombs away, baby. What a play. What a step back three. And now Williams has 7. And the Counselors up by 40. 55-15. Holden on the bounce pass to Nicholson. Holden inside Nicholson. In and out pass to Miller. Miller has 9 points for them. He tried to make that one. He does not. So Michael Williams now. He makes the pass. Great pass to Luke Sanders, who will finish it at the rack. 8 for Luke Sanders. Here's Holden, the drive. Missing. Caleb Sanders, the rebound. He hits Luke Sanders down the floor. He misses, and he's fouled by Titus Miller. So Luke Sanders will head back to the free throw line, who has 8 points.
Shoot.
And the clock is on the run now. Luke Sanders no good on the first free throw. Counselors looking like they're going to have a 3-game sweep here today against the Jackson Victors, just like they did at B Hall. A crosstown rivalry game. Had a good attendance here today. Williams on the offensive rebound. He'll pull the 3, and he misses. Rebound Meacham. 57-15 is the score. Luke Sanders missed both his free throws. Just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Holden on the crossover. He's got it again on the left wing. To the corner, Meacham. Meacham fires the 3. It's no good, and Williams gets it. Goes behind the back to Caleb Sanders. Dude, that was just a little bit much of a behind-the-back pass there. Miller blocked by Williams. Ball's tipped to the outside. Nicholson the turn. His shot blocked. Leach comes up with it over to Breakfield. Breakfield's got it.
What's up, Reese?
And Breakfield keeps it. Breakfield on the crossover. Drive to the basket. Tip to Nicholson with the steal. Now Jackson down the floor again. It's Holden. Holden against Caleb Sanders. Blow blocked by Caleb Sanders. Sanders with it now, extending himself. Puts it up and in. What a play. Sanders with 15. And they call time to get the substitutions in, and it's a full 5. Matthew Faverka, Mark Johnson, Isaac Faverka, Ethan Faverka, and Justin Bickham. So you got all 3 Faverka brothers, Justin Bickham and Mark Johnson. 59-15. Been a 13-0 third quarter thus far. We're on running clock. Just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Here's Miller. Ball tipped out of bounds by Faverka. Gets it in. Now you got Asa Holden to the corner. The drive. Ball's loose. Miller. Carpenter. Holden. Nice move. Holden to the basket. Putting it up. Oh, wow. Nice play by Holden, but he's fouled by Faverka. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. First free throw good for Holden. Second free throw, no good. Through Carpenter's hands, rebounded by Miller. Miller on the crossover, back out Holden. He gets it up top to Nicholson. Back outside Nicholson, his 3-pointer, and it goes. Thomas Nicholson. Now it's 59-19. On the cross, pass to Mark Johnson. Corner 3, long, high on the top of the backboard. Here's Nicholson. And now it's Andy Miller who will fire a 3. Front rim no good. Rebound Isaac Faverka. Here's the pass outside. Ethan Faverka bombs away, baby! I'll tell you! Ethan Faverka throwing up fire out here. 62-19 after 3. Counselors, baby. Caleb Cornelius with the ball through Morgan's hands. It's out of bounds, Counselor's ball. Josh Daniels back in the ball game for the Counselors. Bickham thought about it, trying to feed it inside, but it's through the hands of Malik Johnson out of bounds.
Good pass, Malik. You gotta want that. You gotta want that. Malik, are you scared?
They get the ball in. Stolen by Daniels. Josh Daniels, the drive to the basket, puts it in! Daniels with 3 points. Here's Miller. Go the drive. And he travels with it. He counts his ball. Here's Daniels' shot is a miss, and Caleb Cornelius with the rebound.
Yeah, yeah, you got it, you got it.
Morgan guarded by Johnson and gets it over to Jonathan Hill. Caleb Cornelius. Miller up to Carpenter. Just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Now the pass, jumper blocked and picked up by Daniels. Daniels down the floor and he overthrows his intended target, which is Matthew Burke. Here's Cornelius. Getting across the half-court stripe. Ball stolen. Give me a foul.
Hey, so Malik, so you're
Foul's on Malik Johnson.
and you're getting a piece of them. You got to get in between the ball and the goal and then attack. Get in between the ball and the goal, man. They're screening you off, so you gotta trust your mates there.
Cornelius over to Miller through the hands, picked up by Daniels. Daniels up the floor to Malik Johnson. Johnson, ball's tipped, ball's lost. Oh, and now there's a lot of feet movement there. Get it into Cornelius. Offensive foul there on Miller.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Counselors out of the ball again. 4.5 minutes to go. 64-19. Work on the cross. Get it out to Bickham. Bickham with it. Outside Baverka. Work on the fake. Pulls up to Jay. No. Rebound. Hill. Now the Victors will have it again. The winning streak will go to 10 for the Counselors. Not lost since November 28th, and Baverka gets the steal and puts it in. So now it'll be a substitution timeout here. And it's interesting how the standings are for the MSAHA. Victors and Laurel will play each other again in 14U. Right now, after the 14U game, it looks like Laurel's ahead, but folks, Jackson beat Laurel, and Laurel has not played Muddy River and will not play Muddy River in 14U. So, yeah, Jackson's able to win that one. But really, whatever the point differential between those two teams, that will be who will be up in the standings. So right now it says Jackson in third, but that will be switched. 66-19. 3:40 to play. Caleb Cornelius with the basketball. He's trying to find something. Going against Hakeem Johnson and Malik Johnson. Those are the brothers. Both seniors for the Counselors. Hill working the pivot. Pass stolen. Bickham takes it away. Bickham accelerates, and he will finish it on the other end. 13 points for Justin Bickham. Ball's loose, stolen by Noah Sanders. Sanders gets it over to Daniels. Gets it to Bickham. Bickham the drive. Oh, nice feed. Drop off. Blake Johnson wasn't ready for it.
That's a good pass. That's a good pass.
68-19. Here's Hill. Out to Cornelius. Pulls the deep three. Air ball. Here's Justin Bickham. Handing it off to Josh Daniels. Daniels the drive. Drive it in. They'll call Malik Johnson out to Noah Sanders. He fires the three. It's short, no good. Rebounds fought for Hakeem Johnson. He put it up. Off the bank, it's good! Hakeem Johnson! And now we'll get the Counselors to hit the 70 mark, 70-19. Johnson nearly got that steal. Cornelius gets it back. Now it's out. Cornelius the fake. He takes the jumper. No. Rebound Daniels. Daniels up the floor to Bickham. Bickham. They'll go ahead and finish it at the rack. Bickham with 15. So 72-19 is the score now. Just over a minute to go in the ballgame. Counselors going to move to 15-4 on the season. A great season they've had. Reese Carpenter picking it up in the post. Out to Hill. Hill, nice fake. Pulls up the J. No good. Rebounds tipped. Rebounded by Harrington. His put back is up, and it's foul. It's a foul inside. First free throw is good for Winston Harrington and will give the victors to the 20 mark. KJ Moffitt and Mark Johnson coming in for Justin Bickham and Noah Sanders. Please be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now as Winston Harrington makes his second. Getting it down the floor to Johnson. Johnson the move to the basket. Oh, he lost it! And it's picked up by Hakeem. Hakeem Johnson is fouled in the interior by Harrington. And 10 seconds to play. Moffitt into Malik Johnson. Johnson in the post, down to Johnson. Mark Johnson, his turnaround shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Harrington. And Malik Johnson all in his drill, and he can wrap this one up in chocolate brown and green gold, baby. The Counselors win again. 10 wins in a row. 72-21. And folks, they will be back on the court again on Thursday night as they will take on the Laurel Nighthawks at home at Hines B. Hall. The Counselors win once again. Folks, thank you for joining us. I'm Trellis Williams. Appreciate Tony Leach on the camera and the scoreboard as well. Folks, thank you all for joining us. The Muddy River Counselors win all 3 games this evening. Thank you all.